The gentlewoman from Texas is recognized.
I yield to the gentleman from California, the ranking member of the Defense Subcommittee, Mr. Calvert, for 3 minutes.
The gentleman from California is recognized for 3 minutes.
I thank the chair, and I certainly thank the speaker. I rise today in strong support of this Omnibus appropriations package. As the ranking member of the Defense Appropriations Subcommittee, I want to outline why America's position in the world depends on the passage of this bipartisan bill. But first, I want to thank Chair DeLauro for her hard work, and certainly Ranking Member Granger for putting this together. And especially I want to thank my partner and friend, Chair Betty McCollum, for the hard work that they put into this bill to make it a reality. And certainly the staff on both sides who have been working day and night to put this together, and certainly my clerk, Johnny Kimberly, who has done a yeoman's job of getting this done. Over the last several weeks, we've witnessed Russia invade a sovereign nation, indiscriminately killing civilians to the horror of the world. As a matter of fact, just a few hours ago, a maternity ward was bombed by Russia, killing new mothers and babies, just a few hours ago. And while this happens, President Xi, Kim Jong-un, and other autocrats are watching closely to see how the United States will respond. I firmly believe that today we are closer to a large-scale conflict with a near-peer adversary than we've been in recent memory. We must get this bill to the President's desk as soon as possible to respond to these acts of aggression. Weakness is provocative, and a year-long continuing resolution would undoubtedly demonstrate weakness on a global scale. Included in the defense portion of this bill are many priorities for members of both parties that will strengthen our military. These include 13 new Navy ships, increased investment in the next generation capability like hypersonics, full funding for our nuclear modernization, investment in our service members and their families. And as ranking member, I fought hard to make sure this bill gets the DoD what it needs. We began hearings for the fiscal year 2022 saying that the Mattis National Defense Strategy is the correct strategy, that we need a 3 to 5% net real growth above inflation for fiscal years 2022 to 2025. Although nobody anticipated inflation at the levels we've seen, I'm proud to say the Republicans secured a 6% funding increase over last year's funding level. I'm also proud to say that we worked closely with the Armed Services and Intelligence Committee to make sure all the priorities across national security were addressed. Thanks to the bipartisan commitment of my chair, Betty McCollum, House Republicans were able to secure over 2,000 member-finding priorities on my side of the aisle, like additional Strykers, C-130Js, F-35 modernization, and critical programs. I thank Chair McCollum for her staff and her hard work on this package. Failing to pass this piece of legislation will only further extend the devastating effects of our military readiness, modernization, and lethality we have witnessed over the last 6 months. In closing, another 10 seconds, Madam Chairman.
The gentleman is recognized for a minute.
As the world watches, we must send the message that this Congress stands ready to strengthen its military, to stand by its allies, and continue to make the world a safer and more prosperous place. And with that, I yield back.